Anda a bater. Anda a bater. Anda. Tu bates bem. Perdemos que se foda. Anda.
Today we dive into the disaster of perfectionism and learn why perfection might be our worst enemy. What is perfectionism? Perfectionism is the constant pursuit of flawlessness. Psychologist Thomas Greenspan called it the perfectionism trap. In her book, The Gifts of Imperfection, Brené Brown explains that perfectionism is the belief that if we look perfect, act perfectly, and live a perfect life, we can avoid blame, judgment, and shame. Why do we chase perfection? From evolutionary pressures, where our ancestors needed precision to survive, to social media showing only the highlight reels of life, the drive for perfection is everywhere. The philosopher Voltaire warned us back in the 18th century, perfect is the enemy of good. And today, psychologist Carol Dweck explains that perfectionism often stems from what she calls a fixed mindset, the belief that our abilities are static, leading us to fear failure and chase perfection to prove our worth. But is perfectionism harmful? Yes, and dangerously so. Research links it to chronic anxiety, depression, and burnout. Greenspan notes that over 30% of his patients suffer from destructive self-criticism. Psychiatrist Richard Friedman calls it the silent epidemic of self-hatred. Perfectionists fear failure so deeply that it paralyzes them. Better not to try at all than to try and fail. Are there any upsides? Yes. The healthy kind of perfectionism, adaptive perfectionism, can drive innovation, precision, and mastery. Leonardo da Vinci was obsessed with every stroke of his brush. The Wright brothers ran test after test until they achieved flight. How do I know if I'm a perfectionist? If you set unrealistic standards, tie mistakes to your self-worth, and excessively review your work. Why don't I finish my projects? Because your fear of imperfect results traps you in a loop of editing and hesitation. Can perfectionism drive success? Yes, if it's flexible. Adaptive perfectionism pushes you to excel, but forgives you when things go off track. How do I let go of it? Start with Brené Brown's balanced life tips. Practice self-compassion, embrace vulnerability, and celebrate small wins. Embrace imperfection as your ally. Set realistic standards, learn from failure, and celebrate progress, not perfection. If this resonates with you, share it. In the comments, tell us one imperfect success you're proud of. Remember, an imperfect done is better than a perfect never done.